Hello! Today I'm going to be talking about Distrust, which I got as part of the Yogscast Jingle Jam Humble Bundle. It's a roguelike strategy survival game by an indie studio called Cheerdealers. It would normally cost you $8.99 on Steam, has 13 trading cards and 55 achievements, though they are only obtainable in single player mode and largely just from challenge rather than adventure mode. The game is set in an abandoned polar base, and you start with a team of 2 to 3 members who each have warmth, stamina and satiety bars that you need to keep topped up in order to not lose health whilst you're traversing 6 procedurally generated zones. They all have a puzzle or action that needs to be completed in order to proceed, and to make that more difficult there's also 3 types of aliens, each with different weaknesses, and they can spawn each time you sleep, which makes that quite a risky thing to do, and meaning that coffee is quite a valuable asset, not unlike real life. Now, the art style is typically roguelike in its tiled aesthetic and uses nice colour palette of blues and greys and generally muted tones that really fit the cold, stark setting. The music also fits well, but it is quite bland and get a bit repetitive. I actually found it a bit annoying after several hours of play, which was a real disappointment given the replay value that's added by the procedurally generated elements, the multiple play modes and the unlockable characters. If you're playing on your own, be prepared for permadeath, obviously, but co-op mode does allow for teammates to drag their comrade to a warm area and revive them from a coma. Single player mode also adds these randomly occurring coin toss type events in which you can improve or worsen the result of an action you're currently taking. In co-op mode, so proceeding to the next zone will transport your whole team, but in single player, when I tried to do this, I accidentally abandoned 2 of my friends. Despite the title, this seems to be the only element of trust present within the game, which claims to be based on The Thing, which is a film I haven't seen, I have to say, but from what I understand, the alien invaders take on human form, creating that all-important distrust and paranoia, but here the monsters are small floating creatures that are more irritating than they are scary. The setting of the game, however, is quite obviously comparable to that of the film. Now, if you get too cold, tired or hungry, there are various debuffs that might be applied. Some are genuinely debilitating, such as white noise, which removes any sound from the game until you're feeling better, or another that limits your ability to see the map or anything off screen. Other debuffs are a bit sillier, such as the constant laughing. Overall, Distrust is an interesting game and it has heaps of replayability. I had fun in co-op and single player modes, and the random generation of zones and items is really well done, meaning that there's genuine value in multiple playthroughs. It is challenging though, and I have yet to complete the game. Only survived an hour on my first try, but I am looking forward to getting more achievements, unlocking the extra characters and seeing the different experiences they provide. Because it's a well-made game and excellent value for money. Even at full price, it definitely has the scope to provide hours of entertainment, and I would happily recommend. Thank you very much for listening.